Welcome everyone. Today we are at Bennett University with Dr. Nilanjan Chattopadhyay, who is the Dean of School of Management at BU. Welcome to our platform, sir. It's a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me too. Since you want to know something about myself, I joined Bennett University about a year back. And before that, for last more than 2 decades, I'm in management education. Have been with some of the best business schools in India and abroad, including SP Jain Mumbai, IMT Ghaziabad, IIFT Delhi. I was with the Manipal system for about more than 5 years. And immediately before coming here, I was with Presidency University, Bangalore.
Right, sir. To the first question, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
You know, education sector is probably the best sector to work on. Reason being, you are constantly in touch with the younger generation, so you get to learn a lot, and at the same time, we are building someone's career. We are building the next generation for the country. So it's fascinating to be with the education sector, and most importantly, probably this is the only sector which keeps you learning, keeps you growing, and at the same time keeps you young.
Right. So there's a debate going on whether to pursue MBA or not. What is your take on this?
MBA, unfortunately in India, is equivalent to placements, which is absolutely unfortunate. Because most of the cases, the students and the parents, they take an MBA degree as a route towards getting a job. While that's true to some extent, but that should not be the only reason. Because MBA, the basic objective behind the program is to open the horizons. It's not to specialize in one particular knowledge or skill area. And no other program can open horizons like MBA does. So, end of the day, you have to do an MBA program either at early age of your career or somewhere down the line. So, MBA is not out of fashion. MBA will never go out of fashion. It's only the expectations which need to be corrected.
Right. So, why should a student consider Bennett University to pursue management courses?
Oh, there are a number of reasons. Let me tell you the first one, which I consider is the most important one, that it's a young university. And the advantage is we do not have baggage. So therefore, we can change our curriculum. We do change our curriculum to the extent that the industry tells us that this is exactly what we want. And we change that. And the process is so fast because the university is so nimble, so young, even at this stage. Then we can do this with very little amount of disturbances. And being from the Times of India group, now you tell me which group or which media or which person will know India better than the Times of India or the Economic Times. So therefore, for School of Management, this backup of the Economic Times battery is a tremendous boost for Bennett University. And going to meet anyone, going to any of the forums or going to any of the conferences also, moment you say you are from the Times of India group, you get a different treatment. So all these and others like beautiful infrastructure, state-of-the-art facilities, those are obviously there because it's the latest campus. The campus is still under construction, but the portions which are ready, they are made in last 3 to 4 years. So obviously you can expect the best.
To the next question, sir, how do you prepare a student for the real life ahead?
That's a good question. A real life ahead means a lot of challenges. So we prepare the students right from day one. How? I'll give you some examples. A student has to do a project and the deadline means deadline. If the deadline is, let's say, 1st February, 23:59 hours, it does not mean 2nd February, 0000 hours. Why? Because the industry needs it. Second, the students are constantly going through some interactions with the experts from the industry. So while most of our faculty members, they are from the industry background. Still, many of them are continuing with their consulting and training assignments with different companies around the globe. But still, obviously, a vice president of a company in, let's say, human resources will be the best person to talk about what is the latest practice in HR, what is happening in the industry. The third, we send our students to a number of conferences, seminars, which are primarily industry events, not necessarily academic events only. So when a student is attending a World Economic Forum seminar and he's sitting there interacting with people and learning from them for consecutive 2 or 3 days, imagine the amount of learning he has, and that fear, that goes away. That's the best part.
So Bennett University has a very vibrant entrepreneurship cell. Please tell us about that.
In Bennett University, we started something called a Bennett Hatchery, which is one of the rare you will find in many of the universities. The idea behind was a management graduate should not be a job seeker. He should be a job giver. And what better opportunity a student can have than sitting in campus, studying with his peers, and still thinking and working on an idea. And here the advantage is a management student can work very closely with a technology students, because BTech students are also here. He can talk and work with the law students to know about the details of the company's law and other acts. He can interact with the media students to learn how to market his program or market his idea better. So therefore, entrepreneurship cell is probably the most vibrant place in Bennett University, and in the days to come, we expect this to be even more vibrant. And the results are obvious. Last year, some of my BBA students, they went to countries like Thailand, countries like Singapore to participate in entrepreneurship events. And it's not that they paid some fees and they went there. They submitted their entries and they were invited. They qualified to be there. That speaks.
So what are some of the student achievements that you can tell us about?
I will name a very few. I was just talking about the BBA students going to Thailand and Singapore to participate in entrepreneurship events. Not only that, the BBA students, I'm not even talking about MBA. The BBA students, they participated in one summer internship competition. And you will be amazed. The first, second, and third, all 3 positions were won by our students. And talking about MBA students, one of them last year, she had written a book and the book got published. It's a fiction story and being done by an MBA graduate.
Right, sir. So what are the placement and career opportunities for students after pursuing liberal arts at Bennett University?
Liberal arts is something very new. We started only in 2020 and ambitions are very high on that, because this is one program we are working very hard on. The career opportunities for liberal arts, I would say the sky is the limit. Reason being, there are various domains where a student can go. Probably the most preferred domain would be going for UPSC kind of exams, because no other program prepares you so well for these competitive exams. The simple reason being, this is one program which touches many domains across the span. For example, a student will learn here psychology along with philosophy, along with computer applications, plus marketing, plus journalism, plus anything that he wants. So therefore, UPSC is probably the best option. And if he goes for a job, then there are companies like all the IT companies like Infosys, Cognizant, IBM. They are all recruiting people from liberal arts background these days, because these are the people who can think beyond the line. He can think out of the box. Even the banks are recruiting them. Many of our liberal arts students, they have decided that they will do major in psychology. And psychology, again, after their masters, the world is open. And in fact, that's a difference in BA Liberal Arts in Bennett University, because we enable the students to go for their master's degree abroad, because many of the students want that. So therefore, after the 3 years, they can pursue the 4th year also at Bennett University itself, so that they are qualified to go for a master's degree in US or many other countries where 16 years of education is required.
To the next question, what is the role of Times Group specific to management programs at Bennett University?
Times Group is one very rare kind of a media group where it has the spectrum of print to TV to radio to internet to films. So therefore, I guess management is required in every bit of these businesses. Not only that, the knowledge base that we have, the knowledge about Indian business or India per se, obviously the Times of India group has probably at one of the best levels. So at every stage we get help from the group. For example, let's say we are organizing a webinar, and we can always look back to our Economic Times editors to come and help us, not only with the content, but at times maybe also to host an interview session or host an expert. So we get all that.
So how has higher education been impacted by COVID? How has Bennett University adapted to the same?
This was an unforeseen circumstance. We all know that. And higher education has got affected for sure all over the world, not only here. What we did, I still remember we had a quick top-level meeting in the month of March that this is what is happening. So should we close down the campus or not? And we very soon realized in about 15 minutes that there is no other option. It was just before Holi last year. And after that, we were in that shock for about 15 days. But I told you, we are a very new and nimble university. So it was very easy for us to take that decision that we have to go online. All we had to do is talk to our IT team that enable whatever IT infrastructure is required. And the professors, they were ready. The students, they were ready. And by first week of April, we were back to business. And even as on date, all classes are happening online. All exams are happening online. Only what we did, we changed the mode of exam. Instead of a memory recall exams, we made it application-based exams. So now the students get an open book, or we call it take-home examination. So they get their question paper, they can consult anything as they will actually do in real life. In real life, you are not expected to memorize everything. You consult anyone, consult any book, consult anything on internet, but at least give me the right answer. So that's what is happening. And in fact, that has helped us, I would say, because now, say in my liberal arts program, I'm having professors who are teaching. I have 2 professors who are teaching from Mumbai. I have one professor who is lined up for the next semester who will teach from Rome. And even for the other programs like MBA, I have a professor who is teaching sitting in Ahmedabad. So this was not possible in a face-to-face. So in a way, COVID has helped us.
Right. So Bennett University is very selective when it comes to management courses. What are you looking for in the prospective students?
Yes, we are selective. We are selective to the extent that out of a few thousand applications, we select in double digits, not even in triple digits. And what we expect are primarily 3 things. Number 1, the person should have that learning ability. Learning aptitude is the most important thing in management education. And a person, if he does not want to learn, does not wish to learn, cannot learn. Number 1. Number 2, the person must have a steady academic background. I'm not saying he has to be a 90 percentile all through, but the person has to be steady and consistent in his academic background. And the third thing, we look for a very clear communication. I'm not saying he has to be a linguist, but what all we are looking for, a person's thought process should be expressed by the same person. He should be able to express himself, express his thoughts, both verbally and written. That's all.
Sir, can you tell us about the specializations offered in the management courses?
Specializations, let me talk about the MBA first. Apart from the traditional marketing and finance, we had business analytics. And this year, in 2021, we are going to introduce media management. Now that's a new specialization, and coming from a media house, we hope that this will be the best specialization to be offered by Bennett University, and not many universities in this country are offering this. But there is a huge requirement. We have been talking to different companies who are possible recruiters, and they are all looking forward to us, and they are giving very valuable inputs to build up this curriculum. At BBA level, we have marketing, we have finance, we have human resources, we have entrepreneurship. This happens to be the most popular specialization at BBA. And this year, we are also introducing international business, because there are a number of students of ours who are interested in a career or starting a business abroad. So for them, we are starting international business.
So lastly, how does BA Liberal Arts compare to other universities offering the same program?
Look, BA Liberal Arts essentially is a new concept in India. Of course, Ashoka brought it long back, but still it's a new concept compared to a BA Psychology or a BSc Physics. But being new, it has that spectrum, it has that bandwidth to go into experimentation. And the most important experimentation we have done here is we are offering 11 majors. So a student can choose one out of 11 majors, which is a huge spectrum. And in that spectrum, as you know, there is a psychology at one end, there is a journalism at another pole, there is a marketing in another pole, and there is a computer application also. So practically, the student can explore anything that interests him. Apart from that, in the third year, that is in the fifth and sixth semester, a student gets to learn electives. Now he can choose he has to choose 3 courses, and you know the basket size? The basket has 33 courses. So 3 out of 33 courses. I don't think any other university in India is offering this much of spectrum. So the idea behind was, at Bennett, we want to give the student any course that he wants to learn. And even sports, that's a part of liberal arts curriculum. So if a student learns swimming, he earns credit for that. If a student learns from reading a book, he earns credit for that. So it's a different curriculum altogether.
Thank you, sir, for having us here. It was a pleasure interviewing you. We learned a lot, and I'm sure the aspiring students tuning in will also find this interview very informative. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.